Hey, DJ Mikey Mike in Direct Sound, and we're doing it from scratch. That's right, we're going to do it from scratch today with some music cases. Okay, I have some brand new Pioneer 400 CDJs that need a home. Actually, I put them in my old CD case, but I got a problem. The old CDJ 200's don't fit in my backup case, so I'm going to have to make a new case. But the lucky thing is, I made two cases for my CDJs when I first started out. Never used it, and I used the case for my color strips. So I'm going to use my color strip case and convert it into my new backup CDJ mixing console case. I'll take a look at here. If you notice, right here is my CD case that I have my microphones and my CDJs in there right now. And this is my color strip case. Kind of look similar. We both have the wheels on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to convert this case over here, cut some holes in it for CDJs and some wireless microphones. So I'll have two identical CD cases, one with CDJ 400's, one with CDJ 200's, one with a Pioneer 3000 mixer and one with a Rain mixer, because that's what I have right now. So both rack mountable. I like the rack mount in here because it's nice and solid, works really good. The other backup case that I have has two Pioneer CDJ 700's, awesome little decks. My only problem is they weren't playing MP3s, so I needed to upgrade because a lot of the music I was putting out was in MP3 format. So when I take it to a wedding, I wouldn't have any backup music, or I would have backup music. That was the backup music, but it wouldn't play my backup decks if there was ever a problem. Which, fortunately, I haven't had a problem, but I'm thinking ahead. Okay, since technology's changing, I need to kind of step up my game. So I'll probably be putting on my putting my 700s up for sale. I don't know, maybe I'll just use them as a little backup system. I mean, they still work great. I mean, they're awesome. Really compact, small little case I have for them too. So we're going to convert this case into a CDJ case. All right. So hey, heads up! I just got a new website, doitfromscratch.com. You got to check it out. I haven't done anything with it, but I got the domain, so that's a start. So we'll get this rolling here. Okay, here's my regular original case. Got my little skirt there. Okay, so we're going to put a rack-mounted microphone slot on the bottom. We're going to build a standoff for the mixer and put some rack angle in for the mixer and whatever else I'm going to put on top. I'm not quite sure yet. And then we'll build some microphone brackets and good things like that. So here's basically the blank case I'm going to start with, which has my color strips in it. And we're going to make this that. So I'm going to have to modify this area right here. On the side, we're going to add a cup with the inputs for all the controls, maybe a couple AC adapters, and on the other side I have my power input we're going to add to this case. So we'll be adding the power and the cups over here, and the input power over here. Alright, so there we go. And we'll show you how to design a case. Even if you get a regular case from another company, you can add these to it. Okay, first thing you do is you lay out your equipment, making sure you have the right spacing. These will be lifted off the ground with foam, lifted up a little bit with foam. You notice this is foam down in here to give me the elevation. Also, that gives me the chance to be able to put my microphones down towards the bottom. This mixer here is stepped, so I got to take that into consideration when I'm making the rack part come up top. So I might have to mount this a little bit different, make sure I have enough clearance. Also, you notice I have an extra hole here because I messed up and it hits the CD player, so I had to relocate it to where it cleared the CDJ in the back. so I won't make that mistake on this one. And then all these other ones clear. Same thing with these holes. These are actually underneath the CD player to where that makes the clearance. So you got to put all that stuff into consideration when you're making your case. Have plenty of room for your wires. Hide them up underneath. Make them nice and clean. All my wires tucked down underneath. Way underneath there's some foam. I have a little hiding area down underneath the foam down there where all the wires are. Okay, so there's a quick look, and we'll show you the finished product here. Okay, using my trusty little jigsaw there, I was able to cut out my holes after marking them correctly. And then I cut out my side hole. I have my dish plate. It's going to fill right in here, just like this one. This one I actually moved over just a bit on this side to give us a little more clearance on the holes. Okay. So, and these handles here I flipped over. This way I can hang my headphones onto the latch and then fold them up if I need to. This one doesn't have a place to hold my headphones, so I normally have to pull out this leg a little bit and hang my headphones on there. So I kind of thought about this one before I put the latches in this time and have a headphone hanger. Alright, so now it's just time to clean it up a little bit, clean up the edges, put some nice aluminum extrusion on the top, and make the hole. These things will actually get covered, and I have little slots for them. I'll show you. I made little covers here. I'm not sure which one's which right now, but they just slide right in, just like that. And I put a little piece of silicone on the bottom. Right here's a little piece of silicone. I don't know if you can see that or not. And that kind of gives it a little compression and tightens it up a little bit. So when the lid comes down, it just closes right into the groove here and keeps it in place. And then I got covers if I want to. I hardly ever use these things. So actually they've been in my garage for quite some time. So maybe I won't even make the ones for here. But plunk. There you go. Okay, I got it all cleaned up. Just polish the edge a little bit, just spray paint it black. I think I'm not going to fold this one over. Maybe put a little piece of carpet here in between. Got my rack angles ready to go. Just got to cut a piece of wood for right here. Like you see over here. That's the Chinese blueprint here. I got a piece of wood that I mount the rack angle to. And then what I did is I split it here and I bent up the rack angle, so I gave it this little different level to be able to work the angle. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe coming up, because that mixture is a little bit higher, I can actually come up a little bit higher into the box lid, and I think we'll be alright. Alright. So, and I just painted the edges right here also. I think that looks pretty clean right there. I don't like the way this looks right here, because I didn't cut it at an angle, because these are different kind of pieces. So I think that looks a little cleaner right there. We'll see when it all gets together. I can always add another piece later. So that's how you cut out an existing case to build a CD case, or a CD player rack case, a coffin if you want to call it that. We're going to cut this video here because it's about 10 minutes long, and I will do a separate video on how to install the small little brackets on the side. Somebody requested actually for me to do that, so I will make a small little video on that. Show you how to wire it up to where you can use an XLR plug to go from your amp rack to your top coffin. That way you can leave your stuff at the bottom, your heavy stuff at the bottom of the stage, and then bring all your other stuff up to the top of the stage. That way it's nice and light, really easy to do. One nice XLR cable runs both left and right channels. Works really, really good. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, DJ Mikey Mike with Direct Sound. Do it from scratch. Do it from scratch.com. Check it out. Peace.